Hi viewers, welcome to LMS Solution. Today we are going to see about how to use saturation block in MATLAB. If you are watching our video first time, kindly subscribe our channel and also click bell icon and notification button for notification about upcoming videos. We will start with implementation of or how to use that saturation block in MATLAB. For that, just you go to open that MATLAB software and then you can click this Simulink button and then you can click the long model. This blank model, you can click this option. This is known as Simulink library browser. Just you to click this one. So here you can go to that discontinuities. Here you can see that saturation block. Just you go to track and place that saturation block in the Simulink window. That means model window. The saturation is nothing but we are going to pass the signal between two limits, upper limit and lower limit. We are going to control the input in between these two limits. For example, if the input is greater than some level, then output always is maintained at the upper limit we are fixing in the saturation block. If suppose the input is less than some lower limit, that means the lower limit fixed in this saturation, then output will be maintained at the lower limit. If you want to make that the limit for that input, we can use this saturation block. That means just you have to click this saturation block. Here you can see that it have two inputs, upper limit and lower limit. Here you can fix the upper limit for your input and lower limit for your input. Here I'm going to fix the upper limit is 0.5 as default and the lower limit equal minus 0.5. In order to check this, that means operation of the saturation block, I'm going to use sine wave generation. I'm going to take the sine wave input here. So I'm going to limit the sine wave in between 0.5 to minus 0.5. You can see the difference between the input wave and the output from the saturation block. So here I'm going to connect this sine wave and I'm going to fix the amplitude for the sine wave equal to 1, the default, and then the frequency I'm going to take here is 2 pi 1. 2 pi 1, that means frequency I'm going to consider as 1x. And then I'm going to connect, I'm going to open, that may include a scope window here. So the scope window is to for measure the input waveform and the output from the saturation. Before connecting that scope, I'm going to use max. So here I'm going to connect max here. The first input of max going to be connected with the input. The second going to be connected to the output of saturation block. So here you can see that the input will be sinusoidal. The limit here I'm fixing here is 0.5. Sorry, input is sinusoidal. The upper limit is 0.5. Lower limit is minus 0.5. Then the output we will get from the saturation will be like this one. Right? We will check that response from the scope window. Here you can make it because we are not getting exact sinusoid. This is because of that sampling. So you got to pick the sampling time. For it, go to model parameter and click additional parameter. Here the maximum step text. Just you go to change to e power minus 5 and then you can check the response now. Now you can see that it will now look like sinusoidal waveform. Here I'm going to change the graph. Here you can see that here a picture of that input waveform. The red color, right? Red color is input waveform, input for the saturation block, and then you can see that blue color, right? Blue color is taken, that means output from the saturation block. Right? Well, that means you are going to limit the sinusoidal waveform in between 0.5 to minus 0.5. So now you can see that we will get like a trapezoidal wave. You can change the limit also. When you go to change the limit, you can see the difference. I'm going to change the upper limit is equal to 0.9, lower limit is 0.9, 0.9, minus 0.9, and then you can check the response. What happened? The saturation block going to limit the input sinusoid between 0.9 to minus 0.9. So if you want to limit the input with some different upper limit and lower limit, you can use this saturation block for your application in the MATLAB. Same way, that means we can use instead of saturation block, we can use coding also. Now I'm going to explain how to use in coding. Just you go to FCN, type FCN, not this one. Go to Simulink library browser and then go to use the define function. Here you can see that MATLAB function, right? Just you have to drag and place here, and then now you connect this one. Yeah. Here you can write the code instead of using that direct Simulink block. We can use this function also. Just you have to click this one. After clicking that one, you will navigate to this MATLAB coding window. So here you can write the code. U nothing but input, Y nothing but output. Here I'm going to write the code. If U is greater than 0.5, then Y equal to 0.5. Else, if U is less than minus 0.5, then Y equal to minus 0.5. And then I'm going to complete the code. And then I'm going to delete this one. Otherwise, if suppose these are two conditions. If E equal to greater than 0.5, then Y equal to 0.5. If U is less than minus 0.5, then Y equal to minus 0.5. Else Y equal to, that means it should follow the input. When the limit exit, upper limit, lower limit exit, then we need to apply this two condition. This condition for upper limit condition, and this is lower limit condition. The remaining condition you have to follow the input as it is. We will get the input to the output directly. I am implementing this one here, and then now I'm going to submit this code. We'll check the response. Now we can see that we can implement the same saturation block by means of coding also, because saturation is applying the condition only. If else if condition only. So this is the code for the saturation block. Here you can vary the upper limit and lower limit. So based upon the condition, you can limit the inputs between two limits, upper and lower. So this is hosting of the saturation block in MATLAB. Thanks for watching our video. If you are watching our video first time, kindly subscribe our channel. Click bell icon and notification button for notification about video. Thank you. Thank you so much.